Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Fitness Knocking with Lois. Today, we are talking about a topic that is hot, really, really hot. We're talking about being overworked and underappreciated. Goodness, I think so many people are feeling like this right now, and I'm so excited to have Val with me today. She's been on with me before. But quick little bit about me and my company, Fitness Knocking. We are a mobile personal training service. We work with our clients virtually and in person, and we also offer group classes, and we also do different kinds of programs for companies. So if you or someone you know would like to learn more about that, there's my info down below. You can email me or go to our website and learn more about that. But we don't have a ton of time today, but I want to introduce my friend and colleague and mentor, and she's like a second mom to me, and she's like, oh my goodness, Valerie Lemme. I can't say enough about you. You're an amazing, amazing person. And if you don't know Valerie, you should know her, and you should connect with her and learn about what she does for people and how she helps people. But Valerie, you hear this all the time about people having trouble with relinquishing control. And I know this is a really big ask for you today, asking you to talk about this topic in a very short period of time.
Absolutely. Yeah.
We're gonna get the top tier basics from Valerie today. And then if you want more info, if you would like to reach out to Valerie, she's gonna offer a consultation with her. She offers, and I don't know if she's offering it for free or a discount. I'll let her tell you that later. But let's just get right to it. You know, everybody's feeling overworked, underappreciated, relinquishing control, asking for help. I know I have trouble with it, and I've been working on myself for years. And I know that it's hard to love myself first. And being at Heart Appreciation Month and Self Appreciation Month, let's just talk about it. So why is it so hard right now for people to relinquish control and to ask for help?
Okay. That is, do you have like 2 hours, an hour for each part of that question? I can answer with, well, there is where there's an easy answer, a quick answer, and then there's the depth behind it. But really, it's about the understanding of the long picture. That's why future visioning, the name sort of says what it is. I take people out into their awesome, bright future. But what does that mean to somebody who doesn't right now have hope? Right? Is hopeless or just bogged down by what's going on in the world and how long it's been happening, especially here in America. So first of all, just a reminder that we live in a loving and abundant universe. If you don't know that, you're going to be afraid all the time. If you're afraid after a while, and that's going to piss you off, whether you know it or not, after a while, you're going to be like, damn, I'm not getting what I want. Okay, this doesn't feel good. So what happens after we stay in an intense emotional state for a while? Our body just goes numb. We go numb. We just go, we resign ourselves. And that is the self-pity. But on the other side of that, and even bigger than that, is that how can we be in control of our life by, first of all, understanding that when you have an emotion, there are only 2 healthy ways to deal with an emotion: to express or release. That's it. Most of us have been taught, unfortunately, to suppress, to repress, to do something to either forget about it or to eat, drink, overwork, overexercise, whatever it is, gamble. I mean, we all have just stay on the internet for hours or binge watch, whatever we're doing. And not that I, don't do some of those things some of the time, but I know that I'm embracing a full and happy life in the middle of COVID-19, 2020, which I think was a really difficult year for a lot of people. My life was really beautiful. How? Well, first of all, I embrace, and you embrace too, Lois, and it's changed your life.
Absolutely.
That you create your reality.
Right.
Okay, now there, like, okay, I don't know if anybody is watching and your brain just exploded a little bit. That's a good thing. And we can talk about that if you want to contact me. What happens with when your brain explodes? That's a good thing. That's new synaptical connections. But the problem with self-pity is that it's rampant. It's just as it's a bigger pandemic than COVID-19, and nobody understands how dangerous it is
And
because
it's
it's literally
a word. It's
it's,
dirty. It's a dirty word. People say I'm stressed all the time. But if you were to say I'm angry, people are like, "Oh no, don't be angry." If you were to
oh, I'm
say,
not
"Oh,
angry.
I feel self-pity right now. I feel bad for myself." People are like, "What?"
Yeah.
Most people haven't even heard that as being an emotion. So, gosh, like even just that right there, that's a major takeaway. What understanding what self-pity is.
Absolutely. And how it can dull. But the bigger part is when you know that you create your reality, when you know you can create your bright future, not that you're waiting for someone to give it to you. Because if you're waiting for someone to give it to you, guess what? It's never going to come. And I have seen, and Lois, you are an example. I have seen people who have started working with their own personal power. And if you don't know you're powerful, you will want to control. It's like kind of like this. If you don't have control internally, you're going to try to control all the pieces out in your reality. Well, good luck. You won't be, it always explodes or goes in a different direction, right?
Right.
Once you get that you are pivotal, you are important, you are valuable, your whole world changes because you're working with the universe, which is loving and abundant.
So, as far as giving up the control and asking for help, I was talking with this woman who I know well. She works for a company. She's got children. She's got a partner, and her spouse has said to her, "Hey, let me take something off of your plate," but she doesn't want to give up the control of not doing it as good, like him not doing it as good as her, or he hasn't done it in the past, so he's not going to do it now.
Oh,
I,
wow.
I know I've been there. I'm not there right now, but I've been there. And like, what is that? Can you define that for people that are maybe in that situation? Maybe if that person is watching and they know who they are,
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
would help them?
Well, it's interesting. And I don't want to be offensive, but we all do this. So this is universal. So I'm not insulting anyone when I say there is a state, right? There's a state called martyr, which is a arrogance and a self-pity combined, a self-importance and a self-pity. So it's like, I can do it better than you. And then I feel unappreciated. So why bother? Why ask? And it ends up in a place where either you're punishing yourself or you're punishing other people. This is rampant. And one of the things that martyrs don't like to do is to ask for help.
Yeah.
When you, but also if you think you're powerful, you'll start to be able to give that power to other people too, because you'll start to see, oh, wait a minute, I'm powerful. So are they. And they will change how they act and respond to you. This happens all the time, Lois, with people that work with me. So it's like you get out of self-pity, you start to work with the beauty of the future that you want to create. And for anyone who's looking right now and feels hopeless about the world or about your situation, please, please, please don't give up, because there is hope. And we know that this is a renovation. This is actually the wrecking ball, the divine, or whatever you want to call it. The wrecking ball in the world is taking down all the old systems, because there's a new system being built up where we are powerful, we are happy, we are healthy, we are in joy, and give up self-pity, which keeps you away from all that.
Right. Oh, that's so valuable. Now, just because we are limited on time today, and I want to be respectful of everybody, we try to keep these relatively short. But Valerie, thank you so much for sharing those kind of surface level. We're just tackling like the little point of the iceberg. There's a lot here. When Valerie, she could talk about this for hours. She's not kidding. And it's all so valuable. So if you would like to learn more about Valerie's processes and how she helps people get out of that feeling of control, getting out of that martyrdom, out of your self-pity, or even if you're having trouble like losing weight and you tried everything and it hasn't worked, exercise, what I do is one piece of the puzzle. The mentals are part of the fundamentals, and Valerie helps you get your mentals in check. So anyway, reach out to her. You can text her. That's her number down below, and then she'll reach out to you when she has a sec. Valerie, what kind of offer do you have? Some kind of like what was I going to say?
Yeah,
kind of consultation or something if people wanted to connect with you and they're not sure.
Yeah, it's a getting to know each other. Really, no strings, no obligations, no hard sell. It's really just, I love people to know how wonderful they are. And if I can give you that, it's for free in a 45-minute consultation. That's what I do, and I love to do. And if you want to change your life, if you want to be successful and start now, to have the feelings of what it's going to be like when you're successful, please call me. We will start the process.
Awesome. And again, I'm Lois from Fitness Knocking. We will be back here next week, and we're going to be talking about the next thing on the self-love track this month. And we're going to be with Effie Cohen. So if you'd like to watch that one, that's again next week. So have a great rest of your day, everyone. Thanks for watching. And Valerie, thank you so much for being here today. Thanks.
Well, it's always a pleasure. You are amazing. I just can't say enough wonderful things about you.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Bye, everybody.
Bye.